Hi, my name is Bill, and I'm the owner of IT Clearwater, which specializes in database programming for small businesses. I was the chief designer of a financial portfolio management software that was used by many large financial institutions across America, and it accounted for over $1 billion in assets. Some of my major customers were State Street Bank in Boston, Bank One Chicago, Israeli Discount Bank New York, OFC Capital in Atlanta, Wells Fargo in San Francisco, and many other financial institutions. Every month we introduce a new software product. This month I would like to introduce you to a new software application that I designed to develop to help with my friends at Dealer One Solutions in Clearwater, Florida. This program will greatly enhance your marketing efforts. Email marketing has been around for some time, and I have found that some companies and organizations use it effectively, but others do not have a system in place. Most companies that do market through email collect email addresses from their existing customers and send discount coupons and flyers about their products or services. But if you want to expand your list of prospects, it can be very time consuming. You have to search websites, Yellow Pages, or purchase expensive lists from email marketing companies, then manually input them into Outlook or some other mailing system. We have an automated solution for you that can search your target market and capture thousands of email addresses, telephone numbers, and fax numbers. This system creates a pre-formatted file ready to be uploaded into your contact manager or email system. This is how it works. We use an extraction program to search websites in your specified market by keyword. The extractor program technology is not perfect, but it will find thousands of addresses, including many that are not relevant. I designed a software program to analyze the database retrieved by the extractor engine and identify the addresses based on keywords chosen for a specific industry. The system also allows you to search the data for area codes and any combination of keywords that narrow your population even further. Once you have the addresses identified that you want, the system then will create a file compatible with your contact management software or email system like Outlook or services like Benchmark for instantaneous upload. Well, pictures are worth 1,000 words, so let me show you how it works. This is the main menu of the email marketing management system. The first thing that we'll do is I'm going to overview the main menu here. This is what we call clear prior data. We're assuming that the system has data in from a prior run, so you want to clear the prior run out before you do your upload. These are your upload areas. Now you can have multiple computers on a network, and you're allowed to edit the data before you upload it, or you can just go do a direct upload into the system from any of the computers on your network. Once that is done, we build the intermediate file. We can review the records that's selected for the export, which in this case they would have passed the keyword test, and then you can edit the records that have been selected to be removed. So ones that when they come in, if they have the keyword matching keyword in the address, then they will be selected for the export file. If they don't have any of those keywords embedded in their website address or their email address, then they will be selected to be removed from this population before it goes to the final export file. Also, in the system, as you edit these, there's what we call a website purge file. So sometimes you'll see websites that pop up all the time in your edit, and you just want to, continuously, you want those to be removed. So what we're going to do is when we go in, as we look at it, we can select those to be removed. So next time we run a extractor, then those websites will not be included in this population. And then as we're looking through it, also we can tell that there's some addresses that may not be selected, but they may be questioned. Maybe have somebody else look at them. So what I do, I made a little file here so that it would drop. You could select those and drop those in for someone who can review it before you create the final file. Then this one you can review all your records, and then this is where you create the final edit file. And the final edit file goes through and does a little more changes to it, but it mainly it makes sure that it takes from your intermediate file any changes that you marked here and dropped it into your final file. Then there's even a further edit, and we'll get to that in the next screen, called the final edit before building the export file. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to import the data. And it removes websites in there that we've decided we don't want, like there might be a .gov or .edu. Then we'll build the intermediate file. And all the intermediate file gets built. And if there's any records that do not pass the export, it will give you an error code, which means, yeah, it's not going to build any duplicates, and it's not going to bring in any web pages, any addresses with web pages or websites that we've already selected that should be purged from the population. So now we can review the ones that for export, and these are at this point, these all look good. They all have good addresses. They got, in this case, we're looking at auto body shops, and there's auto body shops, and we're looking for glass shops, auto glass, and so they all look at this point look good in our population. I'll close it, and then I can go ahead and create my final edit file, and my final edit file has been created. Now that you've created your final edit file, the next thing we'll do is that we will edit that file one more time before we actually create the export file for your upload into your email marketing system. Okay, so what we're doing here, we can just say, okay, I want to include all the records in the system by clicking here. So we want to include everything that we have seen earlier. We could do that. But in this case, let's change it up. I'm going to exclude everything at this point. And what I want to do is I'm going to search for everything with a 415 area code in the fax number or the telephone number. So I'll put in 415 and with an asterisk. And I'm going to view those records. Yep, see everything with a 415. Okay, and I said, well, yeah, I want those. So I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to include those records in the export file. Now, I also want everything with San Francisco. So I'll just go San Fran, and I need to put one asterisk before. That way, it gets everything in the population that has San Fran in it. I'm going to review all those records that it found and everything here that has San Fran in it. Good, and we'll close. And then I'm going to include those. Yeah. So now I'm going to view all the records that I've included of my population. There's all my good records that I want that have San Francisco in them, and everything in the population. And if I see anything in here at this point in time, so like 20 accidents at Google, I'm just going ahead and remove that one. And also I want to exclude it from the master file. Now the master file keeps all the records that have passed your keyword search field and your edits. So there's going to be a building record of all the runs that you had from the system. And also, one thing we do is that before we create that file and add it to the master file, we want to make sure we identify that these came from San Francisco. And so when they get to the export, after they've been exported, when they go to the master file, they're identified. So down the road, if I find if I'm building my email database for California, maybe I want to reuse those and I want to run the extractor, I can just identify them as San Francisco, California. So I create the export file, and now it's in a Excel format, and I'm going to view it. And there you have it. That's all your email addresses from San Francisco and an export file that's ready to be uploaded into your email marketing system. Well, thank you for watching, and give us a call if you'd like to purchase the system.